Welcome to the Sales Strategy Bootcamp with Romeo Mabasa. In this episode, we look at the importance of managing key accounts. As the business grows, as you acquire new customers, the demands on you will be higher, especially from those customers, because now they will need individual attention. And it's very important for you to identify each character and personality and understand what their expectations of you are. You have to do this soon enough. Once you get business and you acquire a new customer, you know by default they will require a service now. So if there's something that you need to do for them, they will want you to do it immediately, because they are also dealing with their own pressure and they cannot be delayed in their eyes. They cannot be delayed by you. So you will have to uphold a superior service. Ensure you map this correctly. As the business grows, you need to start to categorize your customers and understand which customers are bringing in more revenue for the business. And remember, these are customers who believed in you from the beginning. And that's why it's important to make sure that you classify them. And there are those, unfortunately, that you will need to give additional attention. And of course, you have to give all of them the same attention, but look at how much money they bring to the business. After you classify them as per the revenue they bring in and the loyalty they give to your business, you need to start working on a scale-up plan or process to ensure that these customers will receive additional attention because of the level of loyalty and revenue they bring. And this has to be planned properly. Diana Woodburn and Malcolm McDonald wrote a book called Key Account Management, the Definitive Guide, 3rd edition. And they give you a nice start there. As you can see, some of the questions as you plan that key account, you need to ask yourself your key customer segment or products and how you add value to them, the customer strategic plan, their financial health, what the customer's value needs for its suppliers, and so forth. With key accounts, there are those tools that you will use, and in the next couple of slides I share some of those tools. And the first one that we share is called SCAP, and it's a selling center alignment process. And here you need to work with your entire team to make sure that all of you agree that certain accounts need to receive special attention. The second one is called KAMP, which is your key account management process. You and your team need to sit down and say, now that we have identified our key accounts, how are we going to manage them? Because you understand that this account will need to talk to finance, they need to talk to different parts of the business. You need to come up with a plan and a process of how they will be managed, and more importantly, the SLA. The next one is called CRM KA, and KA is Collaborate, Accessibility, and Readiness. And as you know, senior management, especially in bigger organizations, need to know and have visibility of their key accounts. So it's important to configure your CRM in such a way that those key accounts have a special attention within your CRM to ensure that senior management see the status. Once the key accounts have been identified and the business has agreed on their importance as far as revenue and loyalty is concerned, it's very important that you allocate those accounts to senior key accounts managers within the business. And if it's a small business, the CEO might be the one responsible for their account. But more importantly, you need to eat, sleep customer information. And because you are dealing with different people within the organization, never assume that everybody will know what to do when a key account calls or when they email. You need to create those various templates that will make it easy to be added into the CRM, because sometimes you're working on the fly, you might not have time to go through the CRM. So create the templates so that they can easily be uploaded onto CRM for all the updates on the key accounts. And finally, you have to get to an SCK status, that is a secure customer kingdom, because remember, even though the customer has bought from you, it doesn't mean that your competition will stop trying. And one mistake, the customer will start to look elsewhere. So you need to make sure that once the customer hits a key account status, you need to manage this account proactively. And of course, encourage your colleagues, fellow salespeople or fellow business people, small businesses, to subscribe to this channel, because I post content weekly to ensure that I keep you updated. Okay. Also, you can follow me on Twitter and Instagram. That's Maromza on both Twitter and Instagram. Thank you so much.